I'm Vilma.
I'm Mark, and this is Vilmark Adventures, where two ordinary people trade the 9-to-5 grind for life on the road.
We sold everything, retired early, and set one wild goal.
Drive our Sprinter van from Alaska to Argentina, hitting every country in between.
Join us for raw, unfiltered van life, hidden cultures, and epic fails.
And proving you don't need a trust fund to explore the Americas.
This is Vilmark Adventures. Hit subscribe and let's chase the unknown.
We left Antigua after a really nice week. Got a lot done. Really enjoyed our stay there. It was very convenient. But now we're moving on to Lake Atitlán. And currently we are going up even higher into the mountains. And we're supposed to be encountering a lot of steep roads, sharp corners. So definitely it'll be interesting for the driver here. But others have done it, so we're going to do it. On to Lake Atitlán.
Lake Atitlán is the largest lake in Central America. It's in the highlands of the Sierra Madre. It's also a national park. A bee got me. Look at this. You think it was a wasp?
Yeah.
Look how Betty looks. It's also known as one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. We'll be the judge of that. And also, there's towns all around the lake, and the towns are influenced by the Maya traditions.
There's a town, Panajachel, that supposedly people take boats from there to other little towns around the lake. Like if you're a tourist and you're not driving.
What you got to say, Grizzly? You want to add anything to the information about Lake Atitlán? No? You're too tired?
Okay. We're on flat ground for right now. But if there's more hills to come, so we're going to use our downhill driving skills so we don't tax our brakes unnecessarily. But I think you have to use brakes here. Brakes are required. 24.9 for diesel. It's even cheaper outside the city. Lake Atitlán in Panajachel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but Panajachel. We're at the Atitlan restaurant. We just got here. We found a nice spot to park for the night, and we're gonna go walk around the shoreline area. Maybe go to the chocolate making.
We're having a little late lunch, and the name of the town is Panajachel.
Yeah,
Panajachel.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
It's really cool though. We are thinking about taking lancha, a small boat, over to one of the more remote towns that you may not be able to drive to in the van. They leave from right here.
Yeah, the view is beautiful in here. The mountains, the fog, just gorgeous. Mark had the burger and fries, and I had a steak with potatoes and veggies. That was really good. Let's go and check the town out. They got lighting and the baskets. Oh, there's too many people. There's no way. Oh, is that a Jewish hotel? Shalom means what? Blessings in Hebrew? We are on our way to San Pedro.
We took a lancha from Panajachel over to San Pedro, which is where we're at right now, and we are gonna walk around and check it out. We had a nice boat ride over, really beautiful, kind of packed boat, but that's the way it is around here. So we're at today.
It cost 25 quetzales, or like $5 for one-way trip. If you get both, it's like $10, right? I love the colors. They're so colorful in here.
So we have an amigo that's taking us on a tuk-tuk ride to see some of the sights in San Juan. It would have been very difficult to drive the van around here and stop and park. So just one of the small things we spend some money on, fun tuk-tuk ride.
Yeah, he's charging us 100 quetzales per person, which is like $13 for the whole tour. And he's gonna take us to all the key points or tourist points that we should see in here. And after we're done, he's gonna take us to another town, San Juan, and drop us off over there. Chris is really enjoying it. This is our first stop. This is the downtown area. This is the main plaza.
La iglesia practica la cultura del sincretismo. ¿Has escuchado sobre el sincretismo? Es la mezcla entre la cultura maya y cultura católica.
And that's San Pedro. It was constructed of one solid piece of volcanic rock. He's the saint of this town, and he gets repainted every year. You see, that's the Maya profile. That's the nose, the forehead. Okay, we have arrived to our next stop, which is the Mirador San Pedro. How you like it?
I think it's beautiful.
I know.
Guatemala is pretty amazing. I could definitely live here. Hiking, water sport, exploration, beautiful weather.
What you doing, Chrissy? Huh? Our driver is taking us to San Pedro, right? No, San Juan.
San Juan.
San Juan, and
From there, we're gonna take the ferry back to
the lancha back to Pana. I recommend the service. If you guys want to do this, do it in a tuk-tuk, because he's not only your driver, he also is your photographer. He takes all the pictures for you, so that's really cool.
glamour shots.
Huh?
Glamour shots.
Yeah, glamour shots, not just any picture, glamour shots. Sombrero Street. I wonder why they call him Sombrero Street. This is the street of the principles, whatever that means. Our driver recommended to take the weaving tour, so that's where we're going now.
Okay, welcome to the cooperative. My name is Evelyn. In the cooperative, we have 40 families as members. Your objective is to improve quality families like local. And here we make different products, and we make it only by hand and can use the two colors, the cotton. And this is the two color. We have the from the tree, but the different tree cotton. This is a color brown and color white. And first is selection the cotton. Next is to remove seed. And this is for a long time. And the finish, remove seed. Next the cotton on the pillow. And pillow can use the material, but this is very huge to make, and I need different texture and cotton. This is for short time or depend for one look. In this process, it's necessary make a knot. Only connect the fiber of the thread and connect the fiber of the cotton, pressuring my fingers in around the spindle. And this is process around, and I make thread, but you need the fibers in this process. Charcoal, we get a color black, and bougainvillea flower and hibiscus flower, we get a color pink, chamomile color yellow, and basil color purple. And I have a little insect, the cochinilla. The cochinilla will live in the cactus, and this for the little insect we get a color red, and this little insect we call cochinilla, and this little insect we get a color red, and this color can use the lipstick or the dye streak. We both hibiscus flower together banana stem, and this a short demonstration. Banana stem together, hibiscus flower. We boil for 3 hours in water, and I have natural color. This process. Next is the dye thread for short time. And the dye thread and this process, we get color pink. The next dye is the wash only water, but to remove natural color. And you can see in this process, doesn't my dye fingers or hand. In this process, we get a color pink. In warping wood, we make different products. Make the scarf, chamber runners, peel, and more products. And today, for example, we make one scarf. And this scarf only need 8 parents, and this piece that we make 1 meter. And I need 210 around thread and this material. For example, I need 3 colors in one piece, only divided 3 colors for 210 around. But the table runners is different technique, and I more thread around the warping wood, but the table runners I need 610 around thread. And this process in the start, you can see we make 1 crossing and finish 2 crossing, or and have 2 crossing. The 2 crossing we call heart of the weaving. We call this, but this is very important because here can make design and stamp loom. And this is conservation and a knot. Next is the removing this material and this weaving. The next removing this material, and I have 10 colors and 1 piece. Conservation, the 2 crossing start and finish. Next is the and happy materials, very important. We make one piece. Here's this. This process. And I have 3 materials can make one piece or product. For example, this is trama. The trama to introduce the street or between the right and left, but the trama helped me the full the piece. And this is lanzadera. The lanzadera helped me press the street and allow the first crossing. You can see allow the first crossing and repeat process to introduce the trama. Fresh meet the street, and this is lanzadera. The lanzadera helped me separate color and separate street. You can see we have first and second crossing make before in warping wood. Allow our first crossing texture the one piece. Do you have a question in this process?
No, it's very interesting though.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. And this process, thank you for your attention.
Oh, yeah.
And you visiting to come to the store. In the store we have more products. You can try new product and you can look around in the store. Thank you.
So we are on Umbrella Road right now. And Grizzly's being a little tongue. Hey, baby.
We are at the Umbrella Street, and down the street is the pier. So we're gonna go and take the lancha back to the house. Is this where we wait for the lanchas, or you just wanna take a break? Are you tired, Greasy? Huh? How tired are you, honey? We are going back to our house.
on the second day of lancha travel. Today we're going to the town of San Marcos. It's just maybe a 10-minute boat ride from here. So
It's extremely windy today.
we got a better seat for Cruz today. And my lap seems to be the best one. Let's do it.
They love those bananas covers in chocolate. Have you noticed that? That's the cocoa. Oh, they're watching the soccer thing. Is she drinking water? Is that what it is? Is she drinking water?
So we're in the beautiful town of San
Marcos de Laguna, right?
Yeah. And
We-
we stopped in a little coffee shop to have some refreshments and a little bite to eat, and then we're going to press on.
Good. My salad looks so good. This is the hippie kingdom.
So we're in San Marcos today, and San Marcos is a smaller town than the ones we've been to, but this is more of like the hippie, bohemian, massage, meditation,
Yoga.
herbal kind of town here. One
Yeah, and a lot of what's it called? This stuff right here, incense burning. Almost every place is burning some kind of incense.
they got a lot of
A lot of what they call the people with the braids, the stuff. Yeah, rastas.
Only one. Where is you from?
We are going back to the pier to take a lancha to our next town, which is Santa Cruz.
So right now we're in Santa
Cruz.
Guatemala, Lake Atitlán. Sorry, my hand is shaky here. This is difficult to hold this extended. We just got off on the lancha. We're up at the Mirador right now. There may not be a lot for us here, but there's definitely some spectacular mountains
And beauty.
in the background. I think the mighty Indigenous mountain is back over yonder somewhere.
And the volcano's right behind us, but
A little obscured by
it's
clouds. I think it's
too
right
cloudy.
there behind us.
Yeah, it's
So-
too cloudy.
This is one of the towns I guess we wanted to get off, check it out. And that may be it for us here in Santa Cruz. We will catch you next week at our next adventure. I think we're heading back down towards Guatemala City to meet up with one of our kids next week.
And we're gonna start getting ready to leave Guatemala to go to
El Salvador.
El Salvador. So El Salvador. El San Salvador. What's the name? I think it's San Salvador. See, we are gonna go.
We're heading south, put it that way.
Yeah, we gotta go and do all the procedures we always do, like going to the vet. What else?
Well, that is the number one thing, and then we make our way down to the border. Probably have to go through the same procedures that we always do at border crossings.
So see you next week in the next adventure.